Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to my first design team project for Shabby Chic Boutique, which is owned by Amy Love. So I did a project for Amy. Actually, it's a whole little kit that I made from my design team kit and some other products that I had already in my stash from Amy's store. So first of all, let me show you what I used. So I use this little cross box, and then I use some of this beautiful trim here, the little flat back pearl multi-strand trim. And then I use some of this beautiful lace here. And then this was already in my stash from Amy. It was left over from a project I did with all those Flower Girl baskets. And then this beautiful cord here. And then some of this soft lace here I used. Put this back in here now so I can keep up with it. Okay, and then I use this right here, and this is beautiful. And this is in the Zibbet store now, and the cord is too. So I'm pretty sure most of this is still in the store, so I'll make sure I pop a link below to the Zibbet store. And then I use this beautiful rose trim here. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'd use some of the pink flat back pearls and some of this light pink daisy chain trim. And then also this right here. And I love this right here. It can be used in so many ways. You can trim the sides off. You can use the flowers. And you'll see how I did in just a moment. And then I use this beautiful lace fabric that I got from Amy's store a while back. And it's very versatile too. You can cut it apart and use different parts of it. And then I use this satin trim here. And actually I used it two ways. I used this part, and then I also cut the lace off here and used the lace as well. So those are the things that I used, and let me show you my projects. First is this little altar cross box. Now I used on the bottom layer, I used the multi-strand flat back pearls. I did paint this box a pink. I used light pink or rose pink paint. So I painted my box. And then I used this trim here, and that's where I cut the lace off of it so that it wouldn't be too long. So I used that, and then I ran the flat back pearls around the top. And then I used this right here. I actually cut the sides of this off here and just used the flowers down the middle. And then, of course, I used the rose trim, and oh yeah, I forgot. And I used one of the tiny little ceramic roses in the middle that came with my kit. Now on the inside, I used this ruffled tulle. I forgot I had that inside just to line the box. And then I made a little charm, and this is a little cross that came in my kit as well. It's a really pretty cross. So that is in the box. Now, I created this little box. It would be a great little gift for someone, a little girl who is being baptized, or a quinceañera, or confirmation. You know, just a cute little gift right here, or infant baptism. I just thought that was really cute. And then to go along with it, I altered this little bag. And this was actually a canvas bag. with a little drawstring bag, and I sort of changed it up a little bit. So what I did was, it's got multiple layers on it. I actually lined it with this soft pink first, and then I used the lace fabric underneath that, on top of that, I mean. And then I used this here on this side, and I used a piece of the cutoff part on there. And of course I used this gorgeous shell ribbon here on top. And then I just had a little piece of this that I had cut apart that I tucked underneath here. And then I used some of these flowers, and I glued them together. So I pieced them together, but they were separate. These were rolled roses that you can find in Amy's store. And then I had this little ribbon flower, put a little bling in it. And these are one of the very pretty foam roses that you can find in the shop as well. And then I just cut some pieces of this and tucked it here underneath. And then I also cut some little pieces of that rose trim and used them here and here. And so I just left this hanging. This was longer, so I left it hanging. And then as far as the handles, I didn't want to draw string, so I didn't cut the drawstring out because I didn't want to lose the shape of the bag. But what I did was I cut this and I glued the rope in, and then I glued it to the actual drawstring itself, and then cut it down to where it's almost at the very bottom. So that way I created a handle. And so on the back side, what I did was I used some of this pink lace here, and the more of the shell, this drop lace here. I glued this underneath here, and then glued this on top, and then put some rose trim on top of that. Now this flower here, I actually made, I took a piece of this that I had cut away from the satin ribbon, and then I just rolled it up into a flower. And then I also did a row with this pink here. And then I had some of this material here that I got from Amy, oh my goodness, long time ago, and put it in the center there. And then I used this little pink daisy trim on the edges of here and here. So that is my little altered bag. But I also had some crosses left over. So what I did was I just made a little pair of earrings and a little necklace to match the little charm inside. So, and then you can just tuck that in there and makes a nice little gift. So this is my first design team project. I hope you like it, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go down to the little red button and hit subscribe. And I thank you for watching. Please make sure you go over to Shabby Chic Boutique on Zibbit, and I'll link that below in the description box. And also visit Amy Loves Shabby Chic Boutique on Facebook. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.